Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Leonard's self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring. Hayes is approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
In the one corner, by Will Wilmington, his adversary, by way of Newark, Keyshawn Hayes.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, what are your expectations? What do you think we're going to see out of Sugar Ray tonight?
Well, you're going to see what you always see to a certain extent. Blinding ability. Just great talent. You know, he has power, he has speed. You know, and a lot of times when you see that, you think about the head. You know, a lot of those guys that are real speed merchants, like Sugar Ray Leonard, they go right upstairs to that top. But he pays attention to the body. Don't be surprised if you see some body work.
Leonard's got to do something. This is ridiculous. He's not doing anything.
What he's doing, I think, is hoping the referee's going to come in and do something for him, get him out of there. That might be what's going on.
Leonard's able to avoid that punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Here's the old 1-2 from Keyshawn Hayes. Nice work offensively. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Good 1-2 by Sugar Ray Leonard. Hayes' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
I need to see some head movement, boy, head movement.
Resourceful 1-2 combo by Hayes. Sugar Ray Leonard's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. He just missed that shot up top. And the round comes to an end. Leonard's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means...
Big shot he just scored with. He got smashed that time.
Now we're going to find out how strong a guy he is. Not physically, mentally.
Can he get up?
1, 2.
Sugar Ray Leonard's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Well, this is where nature can hurt you, because his nature right now is saying, I got to attack back. But right now what he needs is a little experience. He needs to understand not the time to throw back.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Hayes' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Not able to land the headshot. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That's a good left hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Last 10 seconds. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Hayes is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good defense, just covering up down low. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all.
Did you see that? Perfectly executed combination. Hayes is down. He's going to have to beat the count.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
90 seconds to go here in this round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Hayes. Sugar Ray Leonard's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Sugar Ray Leonard lands a big left hand. Leonard's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. He's jumping all over him now. Hayes is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Not able to land the uppercut. Final 10 seconds. So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. And we come to the end of the round.
Take a deep breath. Right shot. There you go. Well.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out as we start round number 4. Leonard's up 2 rounds to 1. But keep in mind, they've already traded knockdowns.
Yeah, and his opponent knows that. He knows he can hurt him, and there's always hope. There's always incentive to get after him.
Hayes is coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together, a good combo. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Solid, and he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Come on! Get up!
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Sugar Ray Leonard's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Hayes is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And you can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice work on the right hand by Hayes. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. And yet another right hand lands. Leonard's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
He's tired!
Hayes is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good job on the two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Hayes' right hand scores well that time. And now you see Keyshawn Hayes starting to have success as that left hand lands. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Jump on him! Nice! Keep moving, come on now!
He missed with that headshot.
Come on!
Up top with the right hand. Good double jab by Sugar Ray Leonard. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Hayes. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. And that's the end of round 5. Leonard's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Sugar Ray Leonard's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. they're the ones that wind up landing.
Good two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Hayes.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Leonard showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Hayes' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Around the ring. Get on your bike. Get on your bike.
That's an impactful right hand by Hayes. There's the combo to the body. Hayes is doing a poor job. There's no one. Sugar Ray Leonard's crushed by a big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, two, three, four, five.
Leonard's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Hayes. Leonard's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Hayes is again on the receiving side of an uppercut. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted.
There it is. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Leonard's able to get back up to his feet, but Teddy, this is a much different story than when he survived the last knockdown.
Now, this is a situation where he has to be taught how to handle this situation. Has he been taught in the gym?
There's an excellent combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcased there. His hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Right to the body. Look at that combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Body shot in the left hand. And round 7 comes to an end.
Done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay? 1, 1, 2.
Hayes has figured out a way to get back in this fight. Round number 8 is underway, and he has closed the gap on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, well, he understands that philosophy, that old saying. It's not about the start. It's about how you finish.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Good block there by Hayes.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. SRL getting rid of that punch. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Hayes is leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Well off the mark by Hayes.
Nice.
Good smooth work by Sugar Ray Leonard. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Leonard's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Hayes. Leonard's rocked by that punch. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Hayes is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Hayes.
Back to the body.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs.
Keep moving.
Super two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Solid right hand lands. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing it. Oh, and there you go. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Sugar Ray Leonard's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Sean Hayes.
It's late in the fight. and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Hayes' power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.